I'm Alex with Alexis Roofing. Let's do this. This is part 4 of a 4-part series on springs here. Storms are hitting. Hail damaged my roof. What do I do next? In this video, we'll be covering call an established local roofing company that is insured. And by the way, guys, here in the Austin area, today is April the 24th, 2025. And 2 nights ago, we had hail. We had golf ball size hail and almost 2 baseball size hail in the Georgetown and Round Rock area. So back to what is a local established roofing company. First, from the Small Business Association, they report that 80% of the roofing contractors fail within the first 2 years. And within 5 years, 96% of them are completely out of business. This report is from January the 6th, 2023. So with this in mind, the roofing company should have a local track record for your surrounding area, a roofing company that your neighbors, family members have used in the past years, not someone they just met from somebody knocking on the door and they liked them. They liked what they said. Now, if your home is a new build, the company that originally installed the roof would be a great company to use. I mean, they have a lot of insurance and they have a lot of expertise. In order to do business with these super large builders, they really need to know what they're doing. So that is the perfect contractor to actually use also. Now, beware storm chasers. Roofing companies that start up because of a recent hailstorm, but that's for a different video. And now, companies that say they have printed material that state that they're licensed. Now, at the time of this video being recorded here in the state of Texas, there is no licensing requirement to be a roofing contractor. None. Now, you could have been cutting grass last week, and now this storm hit, you can become a roofer. But if you're cutting hair or doing nails, gotta have a license. Now, if this company states that this license that they have, quote unquote license, is from an association, big deal. That association can't pull their license and stop them from doing business until they get back into compliance. Only a state law can do that and a government agency. So think about that one a little bit. Now, having a storm damage restoration contractor like Alexis Roofing on your side to inspect your home's damage and write up an estimate, which is a scope of repairs that meets IRC and manufacturer installation guidelines, then we can compare with the adjuster scope and determine what's missing. Mind you, they are claims adjusters. They're not contractors. They will miss and leave items out. Now, guys, what is the IRC? What does it stand for? It's International Residential Code. Now, the IRC establishes the minimum building requirements for 1 and 2 family dwellings and townhouses across the country. So if an adjuster tells you, yeah, that's only for new construction, it's not true. And I'm going to give you a definition here. Actually, I'm going to quote part of the book here in a little bit. But now, before starting any repairs on your home, all of the items that were missed or left out during the comparison need to be supplemented to the insurance company. Because at this point, the insurance estimate does not meet IRC minimum standards, and it does not meet manufacturer installation instructions. So what is supplementing? Well, it covers items that were left out and any additional damage not on the original scope or estimate. It's basically a change order. It is what is needed to do the job the right way. For example, the adjuster estimates their scope of repairs calls for the roof vents to be removed and reinstalled. We see this all the time. However, per the roof vent manufacturer, they do not approve the reuse of vents. Roof vents are typically installed using roofing cement or ice and water shield, or what we call bleeders. It's the way the asphalt. That's for another video. I can show you and actually demonstrate. They're always nailed to the roof deck when they're installed. Now, these vents can be sitting there 5, 10, maybe 15 years. So during the removal process, which we call the tear off, damage will occur to the vent that will alter the vent's ability to lay flat and seal up against the roof deck when they're reinstalled. Likewise, roof vents that are dented or damaged by hail, tree limbs, or other debris may appear to have only cosmetic blemishes. However, the mechanically sealed seam can be compromised. This can lead to leaking, and that's why they say do not reuse the vents. Now, guys, there's going to be a waiting period to get these supplements or these change orders approved. So during this waiting period of getting the supplements approved, if any leaks appear, an emergency tarp can be installed and billed to the claim. It is in your best interest not to be in a hurry to get the roof replaced. Hold your insurance and roofing company accountable and make sure your roof is being repaired or replaced per IRC and also manufacturer instructions. Here's the quote I was talking about from the IRC. It is R113.1. Again, that's R113.1. Unlawful acts. It shall be unlawful for any person, firm, or corporation to erect, construct, alter, extend, repair, move, remove, demolish, or occupy any building structure or equipment regulated by this code or cause the same to be done in conflict or in violation of any provision of this code. This shows that the codes are required and enforceable, and ignoring them is unlawful. So when these adjusters tell you that they're not going to pay for certain items, tell them to read this. Hey, write it down, show it to them. They can look it up. Okay, so why let a salesman or a saleswoman tell you that they'll replace the roof for whatever the insurance company says they'll be paying for, before even knowing if the insurance estimate meets IRC or manufacturer instruction guidelines? It's your house. Now, there can be more steps to the claim process and replacing the roof. However, this is just to get you started. If you have any questions, something didn't make sense, leave a comment and I'll respond and also make a video on it and go into more depth. I'm Alex with the Lexus Roofing. This is the last of the 4-part series.